Christmas cactus gets grouped with desert cacti because of its name, so people treat it like a succulent and water it accordingly, which is exactly backwards. This plant actually grows in tropical rainforests and wants more moisture and humidity than people assume. Let's start with the mismatch that causes the most problems. Both overwatering and underwatering cause limp, shriveled segments on a Christmas cactus, which makes the cause easy to misdiagnose. Check the soil before deciding. If it's still damp and the segments are limp, that's overwatering and root rot. If the soil is bone dry, it's simply thirsty water when the top inch of soil dries out, more like a tropical plant than a desert one. A Christmas cactus that never flowers is usually missing the trigger it needs, which is several weeks of cooler temperatures and long uninterrupted nights of about 14 hours in early fall. Keep it away from artificial light at night during this period, and in a room around 60 degrees, most healthy plants will set buds within 6 to 8 weeks of this routine. Flower buds dropping right before opening is usually caused by a sudden change, moving the plant, a temperature swing, or a draft, right as it's preparing to bloom. Once buds appear, keep the plant in a stable spot and avoid moving it until flowering finishes. But the next detail is one people get wrong before buds even form. As a tropical plant, Christmas cactus prefers higher humidity than a typical living room provides, and dry air can cause segments to look dull or slightly shriveled, even with correct watering. A pebble tray or occasional misting helps, especially during the dry winter months when it's also trying to bloom. Unlike desert cacti, Christmas cactus prefers bright, indirect light rather than harsh, direct sun, which can scorch the flat segments. An east-facing window or a spot a few feet back from a brighter window works well year-round, with slightly less light needed during the cool, dark period before blooming. Christmas cactus propagates easily from a small cutting of 2 or 3 connected segments. Let the cut end callus for a day, then place it in slightly moist soil. Roots typically form within a few weeks, and the same technique works whether you're starting a new plant or sharing cuttings with friends. So the plant with cactus in its name actually thrives on tropical rules: more moisture, more humidity, and a specific dark period to bloom. Get that mindset shift right, and this plant will flower reliably every year for decades. If you want the complete guide with a troubleshooting chart for common Christmas cactus problems, it is linked in the description below.